Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Nina Pfister. I'm the principal and founder of Mooring Advisory Group, a boutique marketing agency based here on the South Shore of Massachusetts, focusing on helping small business owners like yourself tie their marketing and PR efforts to real sales revenue generation. So, one of the things that I want to talk about today is partnerships. I feel as though channel sales and channel partnerships are strongly overlooked by small business owners because, quite frankly, it does take some effort to get out of your office, whether that's at home or a space that you're renting out nearby, and go and meet people in your area. But I promise you, it will be extremely helpful if you can create some local allies who have some shared target audiences with you to be able to kind of go at it together. It can be kind of a lonely place as an entrepreneur, managing your business, doing things that you probably didn't even think that you were possible of accomplishing. But in terms of really making the difference from a growth perspective, being able to develop very strong partnerships is going to be extremely beneficial for your organization. So I'll give you a few tips on how to build the best kinds of partnerships, and you can certainly reach out to us after the video if you're interested in learning more about how we might be able to actually help you build a partner network. So in terms of step one, what you're going to want to do is actually create a target list for yourself of local organizations who do share the same target audience that you are going after, but are not direct competition. So for instance, for a yoga studio, perhaps, they may want to tie themselves to a really kind of hip bumpin' juice bar nearby, given that the wellness folks that walk in there are really looking to have the same kind of experience. They're looking to spend the same kind of budget, and they're really looking to make themselves healthier ultimately. So boom, there you go. Perfect fit right there. So you want to create that list of folks that you think are going to help empower your organization that you can also deliver value to. From there, in terms of actually reaching out to those target organizations on that list, you want to first make sure that you have a really clear pitch of what you do, what you're trying to accomplish, what are your goals for a partnership, and be able to walk in to someone else's office and be clear, be precise, and be honest with them about what you're looking to accomplish with a partnership. In terms of establishing a relationship, it really all comes down to trust. So being able to communicate clearly and with integrity exactly what you do, who you're going after, what your business model looks like, a partner is going to appreciate that from the get-go, and it's going to make them more interested in tying themselves to you and associating themselves with your brand if they feel like they can trust you right off the bat. So establish your list, have a clear pitch, and then from there, you're going to really want to come armed with your own questions for that business. So what are their personal goals in terms of their accomplishments? What do their metrics look like? Are they having success? Do they have leads coming in the door? Is this going to be fruitful for you both? And then from there, you're going to really want to have an initial proposal of kind of what your vision is for a partnership. So it doesn't have to be set in stone. You, of course, need to have an open mind when you go in to establish a new relationship, but you need to be able to say, hey, this is why I reached out to you. Here are some of my initial ideas in terms of how we might be able to collaborate, and I'd love your thoughts and feedback, and then you go from there. But you really want to go in armed with an idea, at least, to show that you did your homework, you research the organization, you obviously reached out to them for a reason, and be able to, right off the bat, have a nice idea proposed in terms of how you guys might partner up. Finally, and what I think is most important, is how do you maintain a partnership, and how do you know when to hold on to one or when to cut somebody loose? So with any kind of relationship, if something's not healthy, which in a business case means it's not a two-way street, it's not driving value for your organization, it's not meeting the goals that you initially set forth, then you need to let a partnership free. You really don't want to be holding on to anything that's unhealthy for your business. It's hard enough being out there as a small business owner trying to make it in a condensed market, which every market's condensed at this point. So you really don't want any dead weight. You really want to stay on top of analyzing your partnership, tying metrics to it, being able to measure that partnership for its success.